So the goal of the journey is to raise awareness about the state of our soil, because the soil at the moment is in a really bad state. And Sadhguru, the founder of the movement, did launch this movement because he wanted to raise an alarm call about the state of our soil. So that's why I get involved in this movement. And so I offered to go on this bicycle on the 21st of June of this year. Sadhguru arrived in India on the 21st of June, and I decided to go this day to say we must keep on going, because if we don't do something now for our soil, in 40 years' time we won't have any food to eat for our children. So this is an emergency also to raise awareness about this issue. I crossed 7 countries now. Turkey is the 7th country. I crossed France, Italy, Slovenia, Croatia, Serbia, Bulgaria, and now Turkey. Yes, so it's 4,000 kilometers I did till Ankara now. All the countries I went through, really, I had a very warm welcome. Usually I'm very welcome, and I had very nice meetings in every country that I went through. First, when I crossed France and Italy, I had made some steps in eco-friendly farms. So I had 1 month and a half to prepare my project, so I had time to make some steps in organic farms in France and Italy. And so this was the plan organized. And so I had a very nice welcome in those farms. And also, I could see that the people who are doing agriculture, this kind of agriculture, they are really trying to have good practices, but they don't have really time to get into the movement or, to go on social media. So what I did is, when I was in the farms, I made some videos and photos, and then I put it on social media, and I make these practices known. So yes, it was really good. I think in those farms they were really happy that I came and I could do this for them. It was not always planned. After this, sometimes I had some meetings on the road, and maybe I meet the mayor of one town, and he said to me, "Oh, okay, you must go there and there," and things, connection happened in this way, and it was really nice, because at one point of my trip, everything was really going in this kind of atmosphere, that connection happened day by day, and I could meet some people that I didn't really expect this way, It depends on which school I go to, because sometimes I visit preschool children, other times college or university, but even the small children, really, yesterday I was with children, they were 5 years old, and they have really an interest about soil. It's kind of natural. This connection is natural for them. And what I do is not only explaining. Actually, I wouldn't say I explain something to children. We go on the ground, because this is very important, to be on the ground, on the soil, and then I ask them questions. This is very different, because asking questions to the children, even if they are 3 or 4 or 5, sometimes we think they don't know. They have many things to say, and we have to let them have the time to think about the question and what do they answer. If I ask them, what do you think is the problem with the soil? Do you think there is a problem with the soil? And let them say something, and they always say something, So this is very important. What I do is more raise awareness, really. I can see there are lots of projects, indeed, ecological projects who are trying to raise their voice about many ecological issues, and this is really good. I saw some of them this weekend in the fair, Food is Our Future. And for me, as I am cycling with my bicycle, I am not really wondering about will I reach my goal, because I think I am very much in the present, and I'm doing what I have to do to try to make it happen. And also what we have to do is to gather more and more people around this issue, so the politician leader can see there are many people who are concerned, and what we want is some laws to protect the soil and revitalize the soil to a point to 3 to 6% minimum organic matter in the soil. That's what the founder of the movement, Sadhguru, asked. Oh, well, I can't say what is my perspective. I don't know how to solve this problem, because there are so many things to do, and I can fill my lungs. That's what I know is I fill my lungs with pollution since I am crossing the country, and I am in those big roads, and it's terrible for my lungs. That's what I know. And then how to fix this, how to make it better. Well, I think we need some laws, because the founder of this movement, he said, okay, you can have individual, you can make a change on an individual scale. Everybody can do a little thing. You have your garden, you don't put pesticide, you do this and that. But it's not a matter of individual anymore. That's what he said. It's too late. So now it's on a bigger scale, and we need those laws, because otherwise we won't be able to reverse the process. That's what he said. Mm-hmm. So when I heard that, I also, it struck me, because I was not conscious of the state where we were, actually. So I think it's at a bigger scale that we must do something. So that's why we are trying to really also use social medias to have this kind of visibility. Well, for me, I always ride a bicycle since I'm very little. So for me, it's very natural, and I always enjoyed riding bicycle. I think we have to go on with what we are as a human being, and just do what we are able to do, you know. But if we think in terms of women are not equal to man, and man, you know, they do this, and I don't think we will be able to go forward. And for me also, many people, they told me, oh, you go on your own, you're a woman, aren't you afraid of danger and things? And what I can see is that why should I be afraid, actually, of what, you know? So, yes, we must get rid of all these things that we have in our head, and just do what we have to do in life, and do it with pleasure and joy, and share it with others also. And that's how this kind of idea can go away, I think. For the moment, as I said, I didn't plan, but I will go to Coimbatore Isha Yoga Center, where Sadhguru, the founder of this movement, launched the movement. So I will go there. Hopefully, I will arrive in February. Hopefully, yes. I think we need to really put our attention about what is essential, and what is essential at the moment is really our soil, because that's what gives us the food, and this is really the basic of the life. And the soil is dying at the moment, and it's not to be an expert to see at the moment how much the climate has changed. It's amazing. This summer was really very. It could talk by itself, the drought everywhere. So yes, I think we have to look at what is essential, and maybe put the way we look at things, because sometimes we are very material when we live in cities and think about money and things like this. And I think the nature is the real connection that we need. And if we want to leave something for our children, that's what we can do at the moment to gather and support this project, share it. And already you can do something by doing this.